Good afternoon. Welcome to our podcast Empower today on Monday the 11th of May here at Tonbridge Baptist Church. My name's Neil. I'm the lead minister at the church and I give you a really warm welcome. Yesterday we thought in our service about Jesus being the gate in John chapter 10, and you can watch that service on catch up if you want to. I just want to pause this week and think through what gate means in the Bible. I remember my grandparents who lived in Maidstone saying to me, in the good old days, you could leave your gate and your door open. It was so safe. I seem to remember they were robbed 3 or 4 times, so maybe it wasn't as safe as their rose-tinted memories led them to believe. I am the gate, says Jesus. In a Jewish marriage, there would be a canopy for the service. It's called a Chuppah, Chuppah. And it was held over the couple while they said their marriage vows at the wedding. It had 4 poles, 1 on each corner, and people would hold it and they would say that they would spend their life together. The word Chuppah appears in the Hebrew Bible, the Old Testament, a few times. In Joel chapter 2, verse 16, it says, "Gather the people, consecrate the assembly, bring together the elders, gather the children, those nursing at the breast. Let the bridegroom leave his room and the bride her chamber." And in Psalm 19 verse 5 it says, "It is like a bridegroom coming out of his chamber, like a champion rejoicing to run his course." This idea of a chamber that the Chuppah encapsulated is there. Why did they have this prayer shawl? It was often the man's tallit, his prayer shawl, that would be used as the Chuppah. They had it to symbolise a few things. Jewish folk love their symbols because they remind them of life. Firstly, this Chuppah over them as they shared their vows reminded them that they were building a home together, the husband and the wife. Also, the Chuppah was above them, but not on the 4 sides where the people held the poles. And it was a reminder that there were no walls on this home that they were to have. It was like Abraham's tent, where the door, the gate, if you like, was always open so that people could go into his chamber and share with him. It was a place of hospitality. And also, the Chuppah wasn't about all the things that were in there. It was about the couple. It wasn't about how big your TV screen was or how fancy your furniture was. The Chuppah reminded you that you were there as a couple in simplicity. And finally, the Chuppah was very much like the man's skull cap. You know, if you've seen Jews, that they wear a cap on the top of their head, and it's to remind them that they are under God, not in an oppressive way, but in a cared for, protected way. And the Chuppah reminds this couple, as they start their married life together, that they are in the presence of a supportive and protective God. All that symbolism. We're building a home together. A home where the gates aren't closed, but it's open for others to come and share our lives with us. A home that's not about how big the TV screen is and how fancy the couch is, but it's just about us working and loving and living together. And over all of that, there's God who is protecting us. There's no gate on that home to keep people out. Everyone is welcome in. On VE Day last Friday, we sat on our lawn as others sat on their lawns in our part of the road. We live in the posh end of the road, obviously, you can tell. And we had a great time talking with one another, laughing and joking. And I realised that we don't spend that time with our neighbours because we're all so busy in life. But on this occasion, all our doors, all our gates were open. My wife Jo popped in, it was her 40th birthday, and when she did, one of the neighbours said, "Let's sing happy birthday to Jo when she comes back out." Jo came back out with her Pims and lemonade and her medical mask on, but you could see she was smiling because her eyes lit up as the road sang happy birthday to her. That's my kind of neighbourhood. They're the kind of people I want to live amongst, where the gates are open. And we can only do that if we all have a Chuppah home, a place that is welcomed for all and supported and protected by God? How will you, how will I, how will we live in this COVID-19 crisis? Chuppah. Stay safe.